Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Akinolu channel. My name is Akinolu Moroti. There are a few new subscribers here, so I want to especially welcome those of you who are seeing me and hearing from me for the first time. Welcome to the family. Many of you have seen my surprise video to Nigeria, where I surprised my mom for her birthday, and some of you are subscribed, so thank you very much for subscribing. Today's video is a special collaboration with my sister, Real Talk with Bumi. If everything about there you go, there she is, everything about travel to Nigeria during this pandemic, you need to go check out her channel. I will link it in the description below. But today we both talked about my experience going to Nigeria, my experience with immigration, traveling on my expired Nigerian passports, the requirements for that, what you should do when you're in Nigeria, and what you need to come back to the United States if you're traveling with an expired Nigerian passport. So with no further ado, let's dive into the video for today.
So he just came back with his expired Nigerian passport and American passport. And I don't know what his experience is. I'm about to hear from him as well what his experience was. So how was it?
Well, the first thing you need to know if you are traveling to Nigeria with an expired Nigerian passport is that the passport policies vary depending on the airline. Depending on the airline you're flying. I flew on Delta. So maybe that's the reason it was a little bit easier for me. And so it was a direct flight from Atlanta.
Yeah, I flew on Delta too when I went to Nigeria.
Okay, so it was a direct flight to
direct flight, right.
So that makes it, but if you are going to have a layover in, say, Europe, in Amsterdam or something, it might be a little more challenging to fly to Nigeria on an expired passport.
Wow.
So that, I think that's the first thing you want to check with the
airline. So guys, let me bring that important point. Check with your airline first, okay? So to make it easier, maybe just go with Delta if you are gonna be in a situation. But let's keep hearing what.
So when I was scared. I was scared. I had an expired Nigerian passport, but I had a valid US passport. So I was scared. So when I got to the gate so I flew from Washington Dulles to Atlanta, and then from Atlanta, that was the last leg, the 11-hour flight to Lagos. But when I got to that gate, I was a little bit scared. I was a little bit like, hey, would these people let me board? Well, I have my COVID test. I have my I had registered on the NIMS website,
the Nigerian
travel. I've done all that, but I had an expired Nigerian passport. So I was like, would these people let me fly? So I went to the front desk, to the gate, and to stamp they were doing some process. They were checking if we had all those documentation. So I gave them my expired Nigerian passport and the COVID test and the permit to travel. And she looked at it and she stamped my boarding pass.
Wow, you'll be so relieved. Like,
so I was like,
deep breath.
I was like, I was also vlogging too. So I was recording my vlog. I was like, I'm not sure that woman checked the expiry date on my passport. By the way, I don't think the lady who checked my passport checked if it was expired or not. So good luck on that. Because I think if she checked, she might have raised highbrow or something. So when she didn't check, I was like, okay, this is what going to let me fly. I want to go to Nigeria. Here we go. So I boarded from Atlanta. So that was a little bit of a relief for me. Nobody said anything to me
about anything.
On
That's
Delta.
fine.
So that was great. On getting to Lagos, though, this is where the
guys,
this is where the drama begins.
I know that during my own time, when I came back and I shared my video, some people were, cussing me out. Why did you leave your Nigerian passport? You should have known that. So I'm so interested to know,
Right, but it's when you get to Lagos that the drama really begins. So when you get to Lagos, because you are traveling with your Nigerian passport and you don't have a visa on your American passport. Did you have a visa on your American passport when you traveled?
No, I don't, but I have I did a travel certificate.
Oh, you had the travel certificate?
Yeah, I did a TC, because that would allow me to go in Nigeria, but it doesn't bring me out of Nigeria. But I was relying on my American passport to bring me out of Nigeria.
Yes, it will bring you out of Nigeria.
Right, but that was where the problem was, because the guys were like, no,
you can't, because they didn't stamp you in.
Because they didn't stamp you in, you need to get a visa. Yeah. So how was your own?
All right, so because I was going into Nigeria as a Nigerian, that place where they say foreigners here, you have to go to the local.
I know. I saw something on my channel too, like, I was on that line. Somebody said, "Go."
You can't go to the foreigner because you are claiming
Nigeria.
Because you want to enter as a Nigerian.
Right.
So I knew that already. So when I saw the foreigners line, which was shorter, the foreigners was shorter.
I said all those things. I love that you're repeating the things I said in my video.
Right.
I love that you're reinforcing it again.
So the foreigner line was shorter, but I was like, this one I don't have visa, so I'm not a foreigner. I'm Omonile. I'm claiming indigent citizen.
Go folly.
So I fell into the Nigerian line, which was longer and the wait was long. I was
Tell me about
waiting. People with different issues. People just lolling around and not doing their work and all those things. Anyway, I got to the front of the line and it was my turn to be checked in. And so the person saw my. I didn't even present my American passport. I just pocketed it.
Okay.
So
there was no point.
Yeah, there was no point. So I gave them my Nigerian passport to stamp, and there was like, oh, we can't stamp an expired passport. We can't let you in because your passport has expired.
Drama.
We can't let you in. Say go and stay here.
You're just like literally saying my own experience. That was how they were like, no, stay right here. I'm like, okay,
right,
okay.
Go step to the side. Step to the side. We can't stamp your.
Right.
They took my passport, gave it to, called one person, said, expired passport. That one took it, went, came back, and they just kept me there. I'm like, okay, these people, they said they can't. So finally, that person who had my passport came and approached me. He attended to a few other persons that were standing there. So he looked at me and said, you have an expired passport. We can't let you in.
Right.
I'm like, yes, I have an expired passport, but one of the reasons I'm coming to Nigeria is to renew my passport. He said, why didn't you renew it last year? I'm like, my passport expired 2020. You know how 2020 was. The year of the pandemic. There was
no activity. There was nothing.
There was no way I could have renewed it. And now I'm coming and I want to renew it here. I mean, and at the back of my mind, I know what Abike Dabiri has said.
Right.
You know that Nigerians can come to their country.
Right, with expired passport. And a foreign passport. You need to have a foreign passport.
Yes, you need to have a foreign passport with you too. But I didn't say that. You know, when you are dealing with these people, it's not time to start claiming right or claiming that you know.
I know. Because they will tell you where you're right.
Right, exactly. So
they will make your right wrong.
Your right to become wrong in your eyes. So it's not the time to start claiming right or saying that Abike Dabiri said I can come.
Right.
But I think at some point when the guy was saying I can't, they won't let me. I was like, Nigeria is my country.
I know. Why would you come?
I want to let me in. I want to let me in. So when he heard that, he piped down a little bit, and then what he did was then he now wrote the date. You can see he wrote the date I was coming in and signed it.
Okay.
I don't know if that means anything. I don't know if it means anything, but that's what he did. After I told him
he's
that,
feeling like, okay, let me just sign something.
Because they can't. I understand they can't stamp an expired
passport,
document.
Right.
So he did that, and that was after I told him that one of the reasons that I am coming into the country is to renew my, which was true, to renew my passport. So I think what I would say is, if you are traveling with an expired passport, make effort in Nigeria to renew your passport, no matter how short you are staying.
Okay.
Because the issue, to continue my story, can I just continue the story? Or
so wait, talking about renewing, did you make an effort to renew, and were you able to renew the passport?
I made efforts to renew, but I was not able to renew it.
I know you will not. Because right now the passport booklet is so scarce and it's creating a lot of, I had someone that traveled. I narrated all those experiences in one of my other videos, and she's my very good friend. Like, he told me her experience. She traveled to Nigeria with expired passport. In her own case, she doesn't have an American passport. She has a green card.
Okay.
So she could not leave Nigeria. She had to stay.
Could not leave Nigeria?
Yeah, she stayed 6 months.
Even though she has a green card?
She stayed 6 months. Because, I'm not sure why she couldn't live with a green card and expired passport.
And that was the first thing I did. I got to Nigeria on a Saturday. I went to the office on a Monday to do my biometrics. Wow. So I did the biometrics and I got the slip. You get a slip.
Okay. At least you made an effort. That's good. Okay.
That you get a slip that that you will use to come and pick up the
Oh,
passport when it's ready.
So you just did not have the passport, but you did all of those. Oh,
I did
wonderful.
all of that. I did the biometrics and everything. And this is very important. That slip will be very important when you are trying to leave Nigeria.
Right, because that's a proof that you already put in. So, but where would you get your booklet from now? Is it from Nigeria? Can you get it from DC?
I wish you could get it from DC. I wish you could get it from DC. But no, someone would have to pick it up for me.
Oh, okay, I got it. Okay.
With the slip. I left the slip in Nigeria.
Oh, okay.
I just
So
took
they
a
can
picture
pick
of
it
the
up.
slip. That slip will be important when you are leaving Nigeria with when you're trying to board the plane and leave Nigeria. Because they will ask you again, how did you get into the country? If there's no stamp on either of your passports,
okay,
they'll be like, we can't let you go out if there's no stamp on either of your passports.
So I think that was where my problem was, because I came in with a travel certificate, and then my American passport, there was no visa on it.
Yes.
So I think that was where the problem I encountered. But God helped me. I was able to scale through.
That slip that you got when you try to renew your passport in Nigeria, even though, like you said, passport booklets are very hard to find these days. They're just giving us different excuses. So that slip will be very important. Either you have a picture of it or you have a physical copy of it. Without it, they will not let you through.
And even if they will let you through, it will be like you have to fight for your life. Like if they're gonna let you through, then you're gonna have to fight. So anyway, to recap everything, make sure that when you get to Nigeria with your expired passport, make a good faith to do your capture, your biometrics, like you said, right?
Yes.
Okay.
You have to do that. And you may not get the physical passport booklet.
Right, but that slip, right? They will give you a slip. Okay.
Yes.
And guys, let me tell you something fun about his trip to Nigeria. So I don't know if you guys saw my surprise visit to my parents when I went to Nigeria. I know that a lot of people saw that, and the view on that was huge. Equally, he went to Nigeria to surprise his mom.
Yes.
His mom was not aware he was. Guys, you need to see his video on that. Like, I was like, are we in the era of surprises?
Yes.
And like the mother's reaction was like, yeah, guys, you need to see it soon. So what even made you decide to surprise her? Like, did you think about it before, or you saw a video that inspired you? Or
so I thought about it. It was actually mid-year, maybe around June, July, that I started thinking about it. So we just had a baby, right? We had a baby.
Congratulations!
Thank you. We had a baby in January, and my mom was supposed to come and help us with the baby, but all the restrictions, COVID-19 tests, some policies that changed at USCIS, all of that restricted her from getting the visa and getting the interview.
Let me digress a little bit. Did you ever see my video of my surprise?
Oh yes, I saw your video. I definitely saw your video. Maybe that put some fuel to the fire too. Maybe it's really worth it to because I feel like when your parents get to a certain age, every year is a blessing.
I'm telling you, every moment you have with your parent, guys, please use it, because it's a blessing to have them. We don't own their life, and we pray for long life, but hey guys, anything can happen, but we pray for long life. So please use every opportunity that you can to see your parent as frequent as you can and as you can afford, if you stay too far away from them. So thank you very much everyone for watching. Those of you who have not subscribed, please make sure to subscribe to my channel. Go to Real Talk with Domi's channel and make sure you subscribe as well. I'll see you guys on the next video. Alright guys, please make sure you subscribe to our channel. Bye bye. You are the best, guys. Thank you.
Thank you very much.